Hey everyone, Nathan Wells here, just invading Zach's channel for just a moment. I am, if you don't know me already, the co-creator of the film The Cleaners, which was released on this channel a few weeks ago. Myself and Zach, we worked on it for about 2 years and we're really happy about the response that we got. So we thought we would show off some behind the scenes of what exactly we did to make The Cleaners. Originally, The Cleaners was going to be animated in 48 hours as kind of a challenge to myself and Zach, and that didn't work because very quickly we bit off more than we could chew, and 2.5 years later we have finally The Cleaners. So here is the behind the scenes of about the first 48 hours when we were recording and live streaming a few years ago. And just edited down into about 15 minutes showing the highlights of what we did and how we came up with the idea for The Cleaners and a little bit of us animating. We didn't actually get that much done in the first 48 hours. We had to meet up again another weekend to animate more, and then even after that I animated a bunch by myself. So it was a long process. We learned very quickly we can't rush things, but hopefully you'll get a sense of how we came up with the ideas and go from there.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
All right, it's officially started.
All right. Hey everyone, Nathan Wells here. BMAC officially started.
That's weird. Who am I?
All right, so we are about to reveal the theme. We have no idea what it is. How many total votes did we get?
75.
75. Well done. Well done. That is awesome.
Oh wow, that's spread all over the place.
Wow, yeah.
It looks like the winner is Secrets We Keep.
The secrets we keep with 20% of the votes, 15 of you.
I think one of that was a theme that was in that was suggested by Cartoon Kid.
So, I don't know what to do now.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, I guess now we move on to the brainstorm part. Secrets we keep.
I know that I want, like, ideally. Well, first,
What's like the tone we're going for here?
I feel like I'd rather do something more along the lines of, say, for lack of like Drive.
Yeah.
Or,
I feel like this is a theme that lends itself really well to something with a lot of intrigue.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like. It doesn't have to be like super like funny, but we can make like a really interesting premise with it, and just do something kind of cool just with the idea of like the narrative, maybe like not make a non-linear thing or something like that.
I think I want something a little more, and I hate using the word, but gritty. A little more.
A really gritty reboot.
More along the lines of your
like Drive, but yeah, like Drive is a good.
Right.
A good example of that. Or
like your Center Monologues
or
The Profession. More like that and less like silly. So I don't think this is a crossover of Alex and Derek and Ben and Ann. Okay, so since we have 48 hours, we have a little more time to polish it. We were talking about this last night. I don't know where to look.
I guess she just choose a camera. Yeah, so this is so weird. Okay, so yeah, basically what our goal is going to be, we're basically going to make a highly polished 24-hour film. We're not going to make like a 24-hour film like ×2. Like it's not going to be like double the length or double the scope or anything. Although you had mentioned that you wanted to do something in sort of a seedy rundown motel, and I feel like this is a theme that could lend itself really well to that. Think like the black and white parts of Memento.
Right. Or a bunch of stuff in Drive again that happens.
Yeah.
So, I agree.
Oh yeah, I forgot Drive also took place partly in a motel.
And I'm thinking like Nightcrawler. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't happen in motel, but like that kind of.
That's sort of like like you said, there's like a grit to it. There's sort of
the seedy underbelly.
A seediness to it. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that would be really really fun to film.
Okay. It would be nice if there was like a little bit of maybe black humor or something.
Yeah. I don't think it should just be like a straight like drama, but I think there is definitely room for a little bit of levity.
Well, like the whole "I'm shot Marvin in the face" type of humor.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean.
Well, first we got to come up with a plot. A plot, basically. Yeah. The general idea, but I agree. Some dark humor is definitely okay. So now we just need something involving secrets and how we keep them. Okay, cool. So yeah, keep it like kind of distinctly old-fashioned, but never like explicitly period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Idea.
Okay.
If we start inside a motel room.
Yeah.
And the character is maybe like, what if he's all panicky?
Okay.
And he's like, oh god.
Oh, thank God.
And he makes a call or something, because I feel like making a call in a motel room is kind of a classic trope.
Right. If we do have like him making a call, it should be like a flip burner phone. It shouldn't be like a smartphone.
Well, I just meant also just the receiver.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
the part that you slam down on.
Yeah. You know, it'd be kind of cool if like the shot was like maybe started on like something and like slowly kind of pulled out, and the image is the cord of the phone, like just frantically moving across, like
that could work.
Moving across the carpet.
What if it was like him freaking out? And he's like, oh, I know the deal or whatever,
Yeah.
But what if the twist is that the story's not about him, because you hear a knock on the door and he looks through the eye hole, and he immediately gets shot in the face. Then the film is actually about the two characters who are there to clean up
something. But first we gotta figure out like what this big secret is.
Well, maybe it could be the whole point is we don't know what it is. Like,
interesting.
Like it's
the film itself is keeping a secret that like never quite gets.
But it's like you never see what's in the briefcase.
Yeah,
it's like the whole point is no one involved in this
has any idea what it is necessarily. So the secret itself is almost kind of like a MacGuffin.
Yeah. I feel like the two guys who are going to go shoot the victim, this should be like two, so they can like walk off each other.
Yeah.
One guy's trigger happy, and the other guy is
like a little more methodical.
Right.
Right. They're like a very Vincent Jules kind of thing, where they have this like rapport between them.
Right.
But
let's try and make
they're hitmen.
Yeah.
Or they're cleaners.
I feel like doing cleaners versus some kind of parallel visual joke with like a maid or something.
Oh, interesting.
Could work either as like I even just like the
I like that idea. Yeah.
The title of the cleaner.
I do really like that juxtaposition. That could be really funny, especially if it's like a wide shot of like an old maid like slowly pushing the trolley along, like awkwardly along like the balcony or something.
Yeah. And they also say every time Zach touches the table there's a thud. Well, that's because it's on the table.
Okay.
We might want to mount it on the stand then.
Picture,
it's definitely starting in what's the phrase, in medias res?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know how it's pronounced. It's like Latin.
It's like in media res.
I'm sure Philip would be like, it's pronounced this way. Philip says Nathan was right about the pronunciation, at least in common vernacular.
I want a bite.
I'm gonna make sure to smack into the mic. Oh, so good.
Maybe they find the picture, they find that Polaroid, and like we don't see what it is, but like maybe it's like something that's like really bad or really revealing.
Their reaction.
And their reaction be like, time to go.
Let's go. And maybe right after he says it's time to go, we get a Edgar Wright style very quick cuts. I like that. So they probably shoot the guy, and they're cleaning up. They're also searching the room.
Searching the room for something. Okay, cool. There is a knocking at the door. Victim goes to the door and peers through the peephole.
And immediately a shot. He's just like, there's a shot, those really close-up shots where it's door, light from the peephole, and then his eye.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then...
Are these your...
I just spat all over the table. I'm just going ahead and going to hit the bottles out, too. Beer bottles, wine bottles, because I'm sure...
Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like the guy should have like a wine bottle or two, empty, just in the room.
I've got a bear trap. I don't know... Maybe that could be in there.
This guy's really paranoid.
Yeah. I've got a turkey.
Maybe the bear trap could even work. Maybe like the talkative guy's like, does this guy have a freaking bear trap in the bathroom?
When they're searching, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because they're just searching, and then suddenly how it's the shot of a frame where no one's in it, and then a guy just comes out of the bottom of the frame going, this guy's got a freaking bear trap in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or like, should they call themselves anything?
It should be, it shouldn't be like kind of like how they did Mr. Pink and so on. It should be something similar, like Bert Ernie or something. Where it's code names or.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bert and Ernie's actually kind of funny, like in sort of an ironic way.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I got a cat. I got a skunk. I got Velma.
Okay.
I'm putting Scooby in the bear trap.
Oh. Here's what I got. Ernie. Jesus, Bert, we didn't even know this was going to be his room. Then Bert, that's why we knock. You didn't even let him answer the door.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Jesus, Bert, we didn't even know for sure if this was gonna be his room.
That's why we knocked.
You didn't even let him answer the door!
A phone receiver. Another bear trap.
Maybe we don't even need to like explain that much. Maybe it just says call it. If he flips it, Bert's like heads. If he flips the coin,
and he goes,
and then like they just like look at each other, and then we smash cut to like
exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, it might be. I wonder if this is possible to do. Would we have one of them like with a knife cutting out the tiles that are covered in blood, like as if they're like, removing the carpet that's been
that
stained?
would be cool. I like that.
Yeah,
that's cool. But if they turn out to be the targets...
Oh, I see, yeah.
Or something. If it's a picture of them walking...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why does the victim that they were sent to kill and then clean up got a picture of them?
Yeah.
Like, he looks at it, you don't see it, he says, it's time to go.
Yeah.
They leave, and then we see it at some point.
And what if, like, in the Bible, is he like cut out? There's a giant wad of cash in there.
I mean, I think we have two extremes here. I think a lot of times you like to really explain it, which is not a bad thing per se.
Right.
But you can be pretty dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
And I like to be like, cut everything out. A few people complaining about the violence of the story.
Yeah, already.
Guys, have you seen our previous films? We had an assassin, we had a guy who turned into a beast and ripped people apart.
Perhaps, yeah.
I forgot the camera was right there, and I was just going, where's the pieces? Where's the pieces? Yeah.
Or what if like he tries to turn the TV on, but like it's not plugged in, and he like looks over to see the plug, but like something else catches his eye, like behind the TV, basically.
Another idea, and again, I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, wait, hang on. So, do you remember the film Revelation, the book film?
Revelation.
It was nominated for cinematography. It's when the guy gets shot and the blood spatters on the wall.
Retribution. Yeah.
And there's also the shot of looking inside a briefcase, and it's a different scale.
Yeah.
What if it was like either behind the desk, or what if he tries to turn on the TV and the remote doesn't work, and he looks in the back of the remote, and the picture's inside the remote battery case.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And I would build the remote much bigger.
We didn't even know for sure if this was going to be his room. We didn't even know for sure if this was going to be his room. Jesus, Bert. We didn't even know for sure if this was going to be his room. Jesus, Bert. We didn't even know for sure if this was going to be his room. Jesus, Bert. We didn't even know for sure if this was going to be his room.
And honestly, we can just, what we can do is throw the footage together in Premiere, get the timing right, then open up another sequence, so save that sequence, open up another one, and then drop that original sequence inside of that second sequence.
Right.
We're gonna have sequenceception going on.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
Alright, that's it.
15 hours to go. God damn it.
What the?
What?
Somebody once told me that Shrek is gonna roll me. I'm not the sharpest Shrek in the shed. Shrek.
Okay, let's see here.
Like we need to lose basically the set from like here back, if that's possible.
It's Lego. It's definitely possible.
Let's see how this does.
I like the idea of it being that way because they're like looking down at him.
Right.
When they enter. Yeah, and I think I'm 90% there.
That looks great, man. There we go. Just a happy little murder scene.
I'm glad we discovered this jam solution.
I mean, I'm proud of what we have so far.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I'm really excited about this film.
Right. I think what makes it so unique is that there's a very, very adept sense of style to it.
Yeah. I think it's like Tarantino with more Coen Brothers-esque humor.
Dark humor. Mixed with like some like just like sensibilities of like 70s almost kind of grunge.
The streaming is a huge part of it.
The streaming was a huge part of it. We're really glad with the turnout we got. We're really happy you guys were able to come hang out and just sort of be a part of this. We really are really grateful for that.
And it was really encouraging because you guys were giving us ideas. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty certain that if you guys had hands in like shaping the story a bit, and then other people had suggestions about camera layout. I don't, obviously we didn't follow everything, but like just the back and forth, the dialogue.
And it definitely kept us sane during some of the more grueling shoots.
It was motivating to know that someone else was watching.
And that somebody cared. Somebody, like a lot of people out there, like was really invested in what was going on.
Exactly. So,
really, I mean, thank you guys.
All right. That's ended there.
And that's part 1 of the behind the scenes for The Cleaners. On behalf of Zach and I, thank you for watching. We're really, really appreciative of the support you guys have given us. It means a lot to us. We're extremely happy with how The Cleaners came out, and your support and your likes and your thanks and your comments have been really, really positive for us. It's made us really excited for the future and excited to go on to the next project. Speaking of projects, Zach's working on a few extra things right now. He's got some exciting things coming up for his channel, which I have invaded. And on my channel, I am releasing a new series of videos called One Brick Studios Workshop, where I make projects in my new workshop, things like stop motion armatures or woodworking projects, cosplay projects, and I release them every other week and show you just what I'm building. So I've just released a video on stop motion armatures, and I hope you guys check it out. And in the meantime, thanks for watching.